Right, you were.
That's not my main priority.
I think we've got some beating up to do first. I need my pack back.
Oh, you mean you probably need to do something about your reduced max HP?
No,
That don't worry about.
You'll be fine.
fine. Be absolutely fine.
Yeah, so basically, it kind of most of that was combat, but quite a lot of funny stuff went on. Well, I think it was what you folks were just talking about. Yeah. If Ellis offered the Kraken to go to his mother, the party will get Xavier to it once dealt with the fish people and such. Kraken mentions blah 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 blah. You've got an elf with you who no introductions. Kraken pushes a door open into the. Again, this is where having the map open would be fantastic, but this vaulted. Hang on, I'll put you over the map. There's a big sort of vaulted ceiling. Where are we?
The lair, basically, where they set up their stuff.
Orange sewer.
Or where they were being kept.
Can't remember why he took you in there. Huh.
They wanted me to show. They wanted to show me where they were living.
Oh, right.
Question: did the Kraken ever allude to their benefactor who saved them? Who they were, like if they were humanoid or...
Just called him Xavier.
Last page.
Okay.
Suspiciously, we don't know.
What was that?
Yeah.
Did they live in a glass jar? That's the big question.
That's the question. That's the question.
No, the voice was the
Right.
Kraken.
Right, so you've come in.
We assumed it was a brain.
So yeah, you've come in here. Big doors, climbs out, pushes it, part to follow, find themselves octagonal cistern, vaulted roof, gargoyle type stone things spouting flame stuff. Wants to say bye to Xavier, that's what it is. So the Kraken basically wants to make sure he can say bye to Xavier before goes. In this room, because if we see, I'm going to shut that. In this room as well.
It's not Savior, as in the person who saved them.
It's Xavier.
Xavier.
Xavier. Okay. Oh. All right.
Have you got some spell checking to do on your notes now?
No problem. Fortunately, I do all my notes in Obsidian, so doing something about that is super easy.
Right. Anyway, so Evalios, you've gone in there. The creature's kind of taking you in. You saw what looks like lots of treasure and things in the bottom of the water. The water's quite clear in here. What you also see are stone statue type things of an archer. What's under him? Sorry, map will have shifted there because I was not on the token layer. No, that's just the corner. Some moss on the things, some more of the fey plants, and some statues here underneath the gargoyle there, underneath standing there. There's a kind of like a stone archer and things.
Do the statues seem, I don't know, like out of place or something?
They are out of place, yeah. Pretty obvious.
I'm just gonna straight up ask the Kraken whether or not he put them there.
No.
Were they here when you came here, or did Xavier put them there?
Don't think Xavier did.
Why?
I was somewhere else, and I came back here, and that was sometime when I lost Xavier, and he didn't come. I thought he'd left me here to die, and they were here when I got back.
Wait, you left.
Well,
Xavier was gone.
I swam around here. I hadn't seen Xavier for I don't know. I just hadn't seen him for a while.
Do they leave often?
Who? Xavier?
Yeah.
Yeah, just for short. He has no concept of days, by the way. Just short times.
Okay. What does Xavier look like? Does he look like one of us? Like
I'm
Franz and
guilty
me,
of
or
it.
Does he look really squishy?
or does it look different?
Well, he has 2 legs and 2 arms. I've got more arms. And he waves his tentacle at two of his tentacles at you. He. He looks around and he looks. Well, I don't actually know if the others have followed in the knot. But I think the elf probably would have.
Nope.
Like he kind of looks like you talking to you, Evelios, and that person behind you. Got really, really, really white hair and really, really kind of old and.
Who's behind me?
Oh, that elf, the elf guard.
Oh, that's the elf. Okay, because I was like, did they look like that last time?
That was.
They got a very menacing look on their talk. Just like so. Why does somebody pop up behind me all of a sudden with that facial expression? Don't do that. I kill people. Okay. Right.
Xavier lives somewhere here. You need to go back through tunnels. I can point out his doors. I don't go in there anymore.
All right.
I knock too many things over.
No, don't worry about it. So, okay. Come on, what's the worst thing that could happen? Like tunnel collapse, we all suffocate or drown, or both at the same time. Funny.
It's really cute to imagine a giant squid being so embarrassed, like, oh, sorry, as it's like trying to squeeze through.
And obviously this is telepathically happening.
All
Double check this.
right.
Yeah.
First things first,
And it's
we need to get the other...
telepathic in Celestial.
So, we need to get the other people out of here so we can safely look for Xavier. To do this, we need to know a proper route out of here. So I would like you to show us the way, help us clear the way, get the other people so we can quickly look for Xavier.
Well,
But everybody else would just be a distraction, so we need to get rid of all our distractions first.
What, you kill all those people that walk underwater and the fish and everything?
Well, because they killed the people that don't walk underwater. I don't expect you to understand, but they are bad people. Maybe they haven't been to you, but then again, they know how strong you can be. So they wouldn't want to pick a fight with you.
Trying to work out what else I've got there. Oh, that's the rats.
So that Kraken is like a kid, basically, or like
juvenile kraken, but still.
yeah, but from like
The
development wise.
Yeah, it doesn't
It's,
have
like-
it doesn't have a sense
Okay.
of the
Mhm.
world or whatever.
Okay.
Wolfen, are you still barefoot? Orthica, you're still walking on water.
Mm.
You are aware that as you've come through into this bit through that portcullis, that actually passives. Actually, I think Wolfen's passive is pretty good. Actually, you're going to have to tell me because it's not come the. Oh, it has come through. Well, 20.
It was 20, yeah.
Yeah, you in your polar bear form catch several of those undead things walking in under the portcullis that you've left open.
Wait, didn't we close the portcullis after he came through?
No.
I think so, no.
Levers up
Awkward.
high.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll telepathically say to Baltica, there's more. The people under the water, look down there. Point with my paw.
Oh, yes, I see. Okay, well, I suppose we better take care of these things then whilst he's on his fishy date or something.
Where's the edge of the pipe?
What's that?
Can we pretty much just sort of block off the pipe where Evelios is?
It's not a pipe. It's
You're
just
to
it's
the
a big
east
door.
out of the room.
Big old door.
Yeah, it's just a big. It's actually a big. Pushed it open. It's kind of like a big round door that has been pushed open, and then an iron
that
gate at the
system.
end. So it's like a double door. Oh yeah, and actually just remembered that there was a couple of statues in that bit as well. Hey ho.
So there's 3 of those gargoyle-esque spewing statues in
Yes.
the hexagonal room.
Yes.
What do they look like again?
They
Are they
are.
all?
They're-
They are not all the same. They're all different, right?
No. The gargoyles that are stuck on the wall are kind of like they've got horns curling up out the side of the head, so they kind of almost look devilish-like or imp-like
Okay.
or whatever, but rather large. So I've just reduced the kraken size because the token was huge.
Is there any other way out of this room than the one that we came in through? I'm gonna ask the Kraken directly.
If you swim, you can go through one of the tunnels. And three
That's not going to be an option.
and 3 tentacles point in different directions.
Like a flight attendant.
Yes.
You're right.
Exit. Here, and here.
So yeah, points up to here, points down to here. Anyway, I don't think you could squeeze through them like I can.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try.
I can drag you through if you want.
No.
You
That is not
hold your
going to happen.
breath. You don't have to hold your breath long.
I have.
You just said he's got no concept of time, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't count
He
that.
doesn't know what time of day it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but still, no. You know, as you see, I have this condition. I can't hold my breath. It's a very serious thing fortunately, it's not contagious.
I might test that out with you at some point.
No, you would kill me. I would literally just like die instantly. Doing that to me would not be very nice of you.
Oh, well, you go back through tunnels to find Xavier, then.
That's the point. That's what I said before. We need to deal with the people that are in our way, and the longer we keep talking, the longer it takes until we find Xavier. So, is there anything in here that you need to take with you?
No.
Good, let's go. I turn around and start walking out. It's like, why did I even come in here? All right.
You want an initiative from us?
Great. I guess I see them as soon as I leave the room, right?
They're underwater, yeah. Just so that you know, any weapon attacks and things going underwater will be with disadvantage because it's water.
Are they? How deep is the water underneath us?
About do a niche perception.
No, but yes, I will. What's my perception? Oh, my perception it's not horrendous. Oh,
Yeah.
it's quite good.
It varies from because it looks like where some of the vegetation is. It's maybe only about 4 or 5 feet, but there are places where there's less vegetation or gaps in the vegetation where it could be 6, 7, 8 feet deep.
Yeah, cool. Okay. That's fine.
Velios, as you move away, oh, I need the Elfie. As you move away, the Kraken actually, it goes under the water and it seems to squeeze through a tunnel underneath and disappear out of that room.
So it's not staying to help.
Okay.
This is going to be annoying.
Mm-hmm.
So, so they are underwater. They are coming. This one here is coming up to Wolfen.
Wait, water walk lasts for
An hour.
An hour.
So you've probably got 20 minutes or so left. 20, 30 minutes left.
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
2 attacks with disadvantage because it's poking. Well, you're kind of probably treading water or whatever a pillow bear does.
Yeah.
Misses and misses.
Yeah.
Orthica.
Okay, so I'd like to go to here, please. I just wanted to do. Awesome. I would like to cast. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna cast Destructive Wave. So it says, when I cast it, I touch the ground. So I'm putting my polearm through the water to touch the ground, and that will generate the destructive wave underwater.
Nice.
Seems like it's gonna hurt.
.30 feet. It's con save. and then it'll be radiant damage rather than necrotic damage.
What happens if
Should
you're knocked
catch
prone
all
whilst
4 of
swimming?
them.
And me.
Do a quick search for that for me, because I can't remember. It's each creature you choose.
Yes, so I can ignore my colleagues.
The water kind of ripples away. It stirs up the mud underneath all the plant life and the crap there. So there is visibility issues now in the water. And
Nice.
Wolf and Bear will be getting muddy and dusty, and not dusty but muddy, as all the crap is moving around in the water and swirling.
Sorry.
Where are we?
Jeremy.
Each creature within 30, right. 1, 2, 3, so we
Jeremy
all need to take... I'm just going to use one, although they're all on their own initiatives, I'm just going to use one deck save for them all, will I? Just for speed. If I can find it. Where is it there? Rubbish decks.
The spell save DC should be 16, not 15. Just, I don't know why it says 15, but it should be 16.
Because Roll20 is an absolute funny, because I'm having major issues with quite a lot of things in the NPC sheets. So 8 plus your proficiency, 8 plus 5 is 13 plus 3.
Yeah, well, it says it on my character sheet. It says 16. Spell save DC 16.
Ability,
Sorry, I'll do 2
it's
minutes.
coming through as an attack, but it's not an attack. It's...
Oh, yeah, it says on the ability up there as well. DC 16 con save.
Weird.
Higher level casting.
Well, it doesn't matter. They've made it anyway, so it doesn't really.
Anyway, right, yeah. So
It'll,
is it half damage?
it's half damage. Plus, so any of them that I can see within 10 feet of me also, because I'm casting a spell first level or higher, also take half my level as damage due to
Maths.
one of my abilities.
Thunder,
which
24 divided by 2 is 12. Plus what?
So it is when I cast a spell first level or higher, a stormy eruption, 10 feet for you to take lightning or thunder damage equal to half your cleric level. So that's going to be 6.
So that's 18.
So take another 6 damage plus.
No, it's not 6. That's 2. It's plus 3, so that's 15.
Well, no, because there's no save for that one. It just says they just take
Oh,
it.
right, okay. Yep, okay.
And plus, I can also. Which one is it? I can also push. Sorry.
Carry on.
I can push anybody that takes lightning or thunder damage 10 feet away from me. So I would like to push them all 10 feet away from me.
Okay, just to say, they don't take advantage to their attacks because they're bottom treaders.
Yeah. Then I'm going to.
Which ones is it? Is it all the creatures that had that?
Yes.
So it's not people that pushing away is not from people ones that are adjacent.
So it's anybody I can see. Anybody who is. Hang on. Look at the wording. It is large or small creatures when you deal lightning damage to a large or small creature, you can also push 10 feet away from you.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So they've all...
And then I'm going to skittle back down.
And you okay with me just doing the one save for all 4 of them and things like that? And the 1 attack?
Yeah.
But bearing in mind... But then, no, the attacks are different because you could miss or... Well, yeah. Each individual do attacks, but I'll just do group saves.
That's fine.
If that's okay with folks. Because I still haven't had a chance to try and read my notes and work out what the hell to do because I muddled myself up with it. -18.
That is my turn.
Okay.
Not as much damage as I would
Next
like,
round
but
blade. Let me just get rid of the
that's
thingies.
no more 4th level spells left.
So I looked it up, and Jeremy Crawford says you can be knocked prone while swimming. It just applies as normal.
Okay.
Visualize it as you're like floundering around in the water.
But the thing is, bearing in mind, you folks have got water walk. However, that's water. That's walking. Does that mean if you're not prone when you're water walking, are you still on the surface? There you go. You can do another search there. Drown blade here. Can move. How far does it move? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Arthika, haven't you got your polearm?
Yes,
Master?
I certainly have.
I remembered something!
Whack 'em. Not mug 'em, whack 'em.
You are. That's 27 to hit.
That absolutely
It would
hits.
Plus D8 damage because of my blessed strikes. But there's no lightning damage involved. Ooh,
I don't do
hang
water and lightning because I don't actually.
No.
use any
But
ruling
I'm
on
just. Let me just read. Hang on. Divine strike. Is it blessed strike? No, I get divine strike. Hit creature weapon attack. You can cause attack deal an extra 1d8 thunder damage to your target.
How many times
So
do you do these effects? Is that every time, or is it a reaction?
Yeah.
Well, the polearm master, that's a reaction, isn't it? So.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't actually say it takes a turn or anything.
No, so it's a reaction, so it's one reaction, and your divine strike thing happens every time, or is that a reaction as well? No, it.
So it says divine strike gain ability to fuse your weapon with divine energy once on each of your turns.
Once on each of your turn. This is not your turn.
So I can't do that. No, you're quite right. No, that's fine. So just the 6 then. And I can't do anything else.
All right.
That's
so
fine.
it is going to swing at one at you, Arthika. 50. That's not your. It doesn't have. And one at Wolfen. Wolf. That probably hits the bear.
Oh, that hits it. I'm only 12.
8 slashing. Constitution save. Hang on. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm going to get knocked prone.
Oh no.
No, good. I'll only get blue rot.
Which none of you really know. Yeah. Because I'm not very. I don't know how.
Sound nice.
I don't know how you count the passing of time on D&D, but hey ho. Yeah, con save, please.
Bear can't save, yeah.
Bear con, yeah. Oops.
Oof, 7.
Oh no.
Could you roll a D4, please?
4. 1. Oh.
That doesn't sound good.
Right, and so that's that done. Evelios.
Oh, yay! Where's my character sheet again? God, I hate it. Got too many tabs open. Okay. Hunter's mark on that guy over there, because the reasons. And
That one's looking bloodied as well.
all right.
That hits.
11 hits.
Mm-hmm.
6, 22, 28 points of damage.
That's good.
All right.
Wow.
Twang. Any more of them around here?
You can't see them because they
Wait,
have
I can see that one, right?
Yes,
Good.
but you've got a portcullis in the way. Remember, it's on under the water.
I already rolled with
actually,
disadvantage.
you probably can't because actually the other one should have been disadvantage, but you still hit.
It was disadvantage. It was
Also, it
11
is.
and 12.
Yeah.
I've been rolling with disadvantage.
Oh, excellent.
Just as
I
or
forget
not.
that there's some of the characters have got toggles on them.
Yeah.
That water is murky.
Do they have full cover?
Not cover, no. So you can probably just see them with your elf eyes.
Does a 16 hit?
Your aim, it kind of, the portcullis is up, so you kind of manage to get it just under the bottom of the portcullis, and there is a hit.
Yeah.
Nice. 22. On that one over there.
Actually, just bear with me a minute for that other one, because Constitution saving throw of DC plus 5 for the damage taken. How much damage was that one taken?
22.
Constitution saving throw of undead fortitude.
Yeah.
DC of 5 plus... No, not a chance. Right, definitely still dead. Okay.
Right. So, wait. I am going to start moving. Question is, because I want to move over there, calling out mentally to the Kraken to join us. And I intend to start making our way back. When I move over here, can I see that there is more of them up here?
Yeah.
Can I see this one?
Yeah.
All right. Heartbreaker. Does a 12 hit?
Yes.
20 points of damage.
I hate the oath bow. I love the oath bow.
It is so hard trying not to meta game this because I see them. Still, it sounds so stupid having to walk through step by step why I'm doing this so that it doesn't seem like I'm walking over there just to make sure that I can see him because I know I can see him, but they can't see him probably.
I mean, in the murk you can see them, yeah.
Yeah, but then again, there is this fog, gaseous stuff, whatever. So
I tell you, as a player, you're actually very, 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 very lucky because the oath bow is very rare.
It is. I'm very aware of that. That's why I almost never use anything else. It's like Orthica's halberd.
Good point. Absolutely.
I'm going to call out to the others to get moving because I don't know how many more of them might be up there, but I'm assuming that there will be quite a lot of them coming. And that was 10, 10. Over here.
Okay. That makes it much more difficult to see. You're further away in the because of the murk.
Yeah, I have no vision on anything behind the portcullis. So yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Oh, dang.
Okay. Interesting.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sorry. Don't think I've ever done an attack that big before. Good job you're not going up against it.
I imagine that might hit.
Yep, it hits, and it's grappled. Definitely grappled. It's not dead. You don't know what's been hit yet. You just hear a splash and a splosh. Somewhere in the distance through the other side of the portcullis. Yeah, that's fine. It's a 20-foot reach, and is grappled. The next, okay, and then you hear another splash and a thump against a wall.
Interesting.
For every 10 feet, up to 40 feet in a random direction, for every 10 feet it's thrown. 5, 10, 15, 20. So 4d6 damage. Do not get on the wrong side of a kraken.
How?
Yeah.
40 feet.
So you hear a splat and a crunch and a squish, and that is it.
Glad he isn't outside.
That one is gone. Polar bear. Wolfen.
I'm gonna sort of peek around the corner.
Why is the guard captain not at number? Hang on. Actually, it's the elf at the moment. Oh. You hear a curse in Elven. Whoever speaks Elven, probably just Debelios.
I think Orthica by now knows at least some curse words.
Well, yeah.
I don't speak the language, but I know what you called my mom just
what
now.
they mean, but I know they're not nice things.
Yeah. So, and
You get the
you
gist
kind
of
of hear a curse and a muttering, and it sounds like and a bit of splashing from inside that octagonal chamber, that cistern. You pick up basically that bloody water walk. Wolfen.
Okay. I'm gonna swim out here a little bit and sort of try and block off the entrance with my bulk.
Okay. Which you will be doing. You basically very much blocked off the entrance with it.
Can I try and yank this portcullis down? Just with brute strength.
It'll be a high strength DC. Athletics, but it'll be a high DC.
Yeah. I'll try and do
Yeah,
that.
you can do it.
Polar bears are
I'm quite
pretty
strong. 20
huge.
strength.
Yeah. Wow.
Unfortunately, you kind of reach up to
So,
haul at it. Unfortunately,
exposed my belly.
yeah, absolutely exposed your berry. Thank you for telling me that. But it budges slightly, but it has been well kept. So it's pretty strong in its tracks and the chains and all that operate it. Okay.
Damn, that's a nice portcullis. I just had to, out of curiosity, check. Polar bears can get up to almost 9 feet and weigh up to 1,800 pounds. So if that if he's like on the portcullis, just woo! Yeah,
Right.
that's some good work there.
This one's coming in and going to
Damn.
attack you twice
Mhm.
with its rusty longsword.
Yeah, that'll hit.
9 slashing. You don't need to do the con save because obviously you've already got it.
Mhm.
And second attack, miss it. Oh, hits probably, does it?
That hits, yeah.
Yeah. Where is
8.
it? Yeah, 6 damage, not 8. The 2's the advantage which we weren't working with. And the next second round blind, and my round counter worked. Is also going to attack you. Rusted longsword twice. 6 again.
Oof. Yeah.
Oh.
And 8.
An 8. Ow. He's not looking good.
Orthica. Actually, hang on. No, they're not that. I don't think they're that intelligent. Hang on. No, they're not that intelligent. They just going to keep attacking now. Yep. Orthica. Wolfen is absolutely in the way, so you cannot see what's going on.
Yeah. So I've seen
Smash
Velios say, "Let's get out of here," and then Wolfen decided to go and bar the way.
I'm being helpful.
It's just like this. So I have a separate question first. We've never really discussed this. Do I have like priest kind of robes almost, if you like?
Over the top of your armour?
I'm assuming I do.
Okay, I would have thought you would have
like
done.
a broad sash or
Yeah.
something like
Yeah,
that.
so I'm just wondering if I have like a cowl. At the
Yeah,
back.
I mean, you could say you had that on your cloaky, roby, hoodie thing.
Can I just? I will very carefully put my little rabbit into the
Oh, I forgot about the rabbit. Damn
out
it.
at the back.
Oh, God damn rabbit!
just to snuggle in, make sure he's all okay, just so he's safe.
It's going to eat your neck. This
Literally.
thing will kill you.
And
Right next to your spinal cord.
What could possibly go wrong?
and then I guess my question is, if I was to move forward and stand on Wolfram's back, from that point, could I then try and make attacks, or portcullis get in the way, or how challenging would that be?
Cullis would get in the way because it's not that far above the water. It's just open to let the water let get under the water sort of thing. It's up, but it's not hugely up. It would have been a duck under type thing, so it's probably about 2 feet off the water.
Right. Okay. In that case,
and you have, even though it's a very hefty polar bear, I would actually probably have to do a swimming save for Wolfen, just because obviously he's not got water walk on.
no.
And it doesn't matter how big
you.
Yeah.
I will shout at Wolfen. We need to run. We need to get moving. But I will cast mass healing word on myself and Wolfen.
Doesn't that not take the others in as well?
Well, I can't see Evelios.
Well, of course you can't, because you don't have the vision.
Don't
I got
you?
my light source.
Well, you had light going though, didn't you?
Didn't you cast light?
I did, yes.
So you
So
should be able to see
question-
Velios.
If he cast light, shouldn't my view be farther? Because light has what, I think 30 feet of bright light or something like that.
You probably
and
should
dim
have
light.
been, yeah.
So you should be able to see what's going on.
You can see what's going on.
with-
You can now see what's going on. Except Wolfen's in the way. Well,
at
certainly in the way in the
Wolfen's-
water. And a
yeah.
big head above water, so he's not drowning himself. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's no. I'm just wondering because I have like bright light for about 25 feet or something like
Yeah,
that.
if you need, you get that some set. I mean, obviously, Orthica would probably see because of light, so.
Yeah. Okay. So everybody gets 7. Then. Plus, actually, it's 7 plus 2 because I get a bonus for the parapet of health.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
believe. So it's 9. Everybody gets 9 hit points.
Thank you.
Which is really weird because I don't normally do the healing thing.
Handy to have in a pinch, though, isn't it?
And then I'll be like, time to run away.
Dim right for 20, dim for 20, so it's a 40 foot.
Yeah.
Total. Right, okay.
I might work down to where Velios is.
Wait, did he see me then, or?
Yes, you've got your...
Yeah, that's 35.
This-
All right.
And because is mass healing worth? Mass healing was a bonus action.
Yes.
So I will take the defense stance as my main action.
So dodge.
Dodge, yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Which gives
I can't imagine Orthica dodging
You
anything.
were thinking of patient defense.
Yes. Yeah, Orthica can't dodge anything. Come on now. He's the size of a barn.
Attacks against you have disadvantage, and you make dex saving throws with advantage, unless you're incapacitated. Okay, Evelios.
I am. Okay. I'm moving over here. Can
We're running away.
Yes, I know, but somebody needs to make sure we can get out of here alive. The elf guard is still missing. Wolfen's still at the portcullis, and somebody needs to take care of that kraken. So you, that monster in your cowl, and Wolfen are going to get out of here, and I'm going to take care of the kraken. It's going to be fine. I'll send you a finger if it doesn't work.
No.
Can I see any enemies next to Wolfen from over here? I just want to make sure that I'm not on water because I'm certain to forget when water work ends, and I don't want to be like, haha, I'm the greatest archer of a...
I'm going to say you can see that, but it's got half cover because of being tucked round the corner, under the water. Actually, it's under the
going
water.
to be
Actually, no, you
disadvantage.
probably it's going to have 3/4 cover because it's on under the water. And
I mean, 3/4 is still don't care, but if I can see it,
+5,
it's still
isn't it?
disadvantage
So that's 15 to
because
get.
of. Yeah, that's fine. I'm still gonna try it. 13.
Your arrow actually pings on the walkway, the ledge here, and kind of skiffs over Wolfen's fluff to the right hand side and pings off the other wall.
Okay.
And then
Using my
flopped
bonus
into the
action
water.
to move the hunter's mark onto that one. And then I'm going to try again, because why not? Yeah, okay, 10. It's not gonna hit if a 13 did not hit. No mind. Wolfen, move.
Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Oh, didn't mean to do that either.
It's easy to do things on this.
Oh my! Just going to tap it.
Hit the eye.
They need to fix that when you click on something that it immediately just starts spamming it into chat. That is annoying.
Just have like everything just does it on your character sheet except if you have like a chat icon next to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Certainly not gonna tentacle. Hits.
Nice.
I like rolling that rolls. That's dead.
Crunch.
Second attack on the other one. Just move around. So Wolfen, you see this kraken coming kind of towards you. Drownblade. No, it's not a drownblade, it's a kraken. Imagine what a mama kraken's like. Jesus. Oh, that'll be dead as well. Oh yeah. Crunching of bones and things as it's whapped one. And you are out of initiative. Why did that take so much quicker than all... Oh, you had a kraken on your side.
Kraken.
That ain't going to happen, but hey-ho. There we go.
I can't see anyone.
Okay.
I
All
believe
is
I need to see them.
quiet. Except for this white swoosh of water as the kraken kind of swims, the drip of water, and a very faint, no, not even faint, a faint scream, but then the sort of chant rising up really, really high and then going down, so up to a real crescendo, echoing through the chambers. And then silence. And then the chant rises up again and echoes and silence. There's another scream. Distant, further away.
Orthica,
Yes.
that did not sound like one of your healing spells. But I dare bet that this is something magical, and the screaming does not
bode well.
Yeah, I mean, those were not exactly screams of joy.
No. Can I tell from the kind of the chanting what spell it might be?
How many people have just been sacrificed? How high pitched was the end of the scream?
Yeah. It's all been,
did it end in a gurgle?
A dull one. It's got. You don't need to worry. It's just a gurgle. High pitched. That's usually where you've got problems.
Yeah. So did they still keep?
It's
screaming?
more like a bastardized version of the chants you might have done at your temple. What little you heard of it.
Okay. Well, the good news is I don't think they're going to summon anything from the Nether regions. The bad news is they are killing people.
Yeah, I thought it was not some kind of dodgy.
No. I would say it's unlikely we're going to be facing like a demon or something on there. Unlikely, but not impossible. And can I just say, you do take me to the nicest places. I mean, you've really outdone yourself this time. This is.
I know. I mean, I've actually been thinking the past like 15 seconds or so. Maybe I should start writing a travel guide, like 500 places you don't want to take your dragonborn. Or like travel destinations. Most likely you won't get out of alive.
I can just imagine your
some good
parents being possibly even more surprised and annoyed if a book ended up in a bookshop in Sea Haven, The Adventures of Evil. Evil,
yeah. The Adventures of Evil. A travel guide that will not get you home.
Well, that may get you killed. We hold no responsibility if you die going to any of these places.
You coming out of
6?
Yeah,
6 out of 5 skulls because you get resurrected by the necromancer that inhabits the tower. Oh boy.
He offered us tea and he was charming, but he did try to skin us.
Yeah. Multiple times.
God.
Okay.
I can hear you, but I can't see you. Where are you guys?
We're
Sam,
down
we're
Next to
heading
you,
here.
light is
towards the enchanted
the-
forest where
yes.
Orthica got his new pet that will certainly try and
Yes,
kill us.
I'm going to take him out and have a little.
No,
You okay,
no, there's-
Mr. Scruffins?
There's other people.
Yes, good.
There's other people. I was taken with loads of other people. Can you hear them screaming?
Yes, unfortunately.
Also, all of my stuff. But, mostly people.
You've lost all your stuff.
Guys, it's really dark. Yes. They took me and tied me up.
Yeah.
My stuff.
Well, we need to get that sorted out for you then, don't we?
Right. Oh, jeez. Oh, sorry.
Oh, there.
He's scared of
Remember,
this.
Orthica's got light on.
Good.
Yes.
I can't remember when you set it running, but yeah. My
Oh,
God,
just
me,
miss-
that was combat in
Cantrip,
2
I
rounds. That's a record.
I'll just keep reapplying it. It's got, it's only a cantrip, so.
Are you guys feeling okay?
Yeah.
Well, not too bad. I mean, if you've got some, any abilities in you, that would certainly be. That gives you an idea. That's cool.
I'm okay.
What is that? Is that an aura?
Yeah, no, that is. I was just wondering how far out the light radius goes. I was just curious. Sorry.
What I'll do for things like that is I could potentially use foreground layer.
Probably, yeah. That's a good idea.
Foreground layers are great because it you run on a roof. If you go into a building through the door, the roof disappears. It's really clever. Anyway, you hear from the cistern a cry and a sob. And just a really anguished no.
I'll turn to Velios. Is that one of yours? The chap you brought down with us?
I couldn't tell.
Oh yeah.
But that's coming from behind the portcullis, right?
It's coming from back in the cistern. Through the door.
No, from back in. So that guard that accompanied us to show us the way, they were still in there. I think it's safe to assume that they are dead by now. So we should just lock the door and try to find the people that are most likely still alive.
That does make sense, yes.
I mean, there was his cursing. And now so given our experience, he's probably been half digested by now. I mean, if we keep talking, we might find his bones.
Most people that join up with us, they do tend to...
We told him.
We did, we warned him.
We told him that he's going to die if he comes with us.
We specifically said it could happen. It would happen. Maybe we should get some forms printed to just get people to sign them so they understand the potential liabilities of accompanying us, because they do tend to insist, which is rather...
Most of them can't read.
What if they can't read? It's not a common thing.
Well, as long as we've got their signatures, it's fine.
It's kind of a problem. Yeah.
Let me think about it. We'll come up with something that'll work.
Yeah, I mean it's one of those topics that we get back to every now and then. So every time somebody